Hello once again, Charlie Alpha Steve here. Got another story for you. Short one, short but funny. So, a very good friend of mine, who by coincidence, his name is Steve as well, is joined up just before me and ended up doing lots of foot patrol along with me in the town. We become very, very good friends, still in touch with him, still very good friends with him. And we used to meet up, as I've mentioned before, the beats in Gravesend were on an intersection, you know, quarter. There was 4 beats, so the town was split into 4, and they all met at Wimble Street, a place called the Nelson Hotel, which is now a McDonald's, incidentally. Or it used to be, I don't know whether it still is. So anyway, this fine evening, about 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm waiting on the corner on my beat, and Steve walks up the road, and he's a big guy, 6'2", 6'3", and he always looked a bit strange with his, you know, with the hat on as well. It looked like he was enormous, but he's walking up the street. But just before he appeared on his beat, a car came round the corner, stopped outside the hotel. 3 people got out and they pressed the bell to be let in the hotel side entrance, which was clearly visible to me, but Steve was walking from the other direction, so he never saw these people or the car. The car drove off. They're standing there waiting. I've doffed my hat, as was customary. Steve's walked up the road towards me, looked at me, and then he puts the hat on the back of his head and does a ministry of silly walks across the road, John Cleese style, with the legs going up and everywhere. And he got across to me, and I could not talk for laughing. I could not actually formulate the words, because behind him, the people in the doorway were splitting their sides at the spectacle of the police officer doing the silly walks. And he said to me, "Well, it wasn't that funny." I went and pointed, and he turned around and went, "Oh, quick, walk down the road." So we ended up one time at the top of the High Street, and High Street in Gravesend is down a very steep hill, cobbled, you know, paved, and somebody'd left a shopping trolley at the top, and we met up there, and I've looked at it and he's looked at it, and he said, "Shall we?" I said, "Yeah, go on and get in." So he got in the shopping trolley, and I started pushing him down the hill, and to start with it was all lovely and under control and we were having good fun, shouting out "wee" at the top of our voices. But it got to the point where it was actually going a bit faster than I wanted, and it actually started going so fast I lost my grip, and this thing went down the entire length of the High Street with Steve in it trying to get out. It went across the road at the bottom next to a pub. Some of you will know the pub, the 3 Doors, and it went straight into a wall near the pier, crashed into the wall. Steve was knocked out, well, thrown out of the thing into a pile of garbage sacks, and then we ran off. But you know, they're the sort of things that you do when you're bored out of your mind. I do remember it was bitterly cold in Gravesend in the winter, walking those streets. But then my teacher always said, "Steve, you'll end up walking the streets," and she was right. So that's probably about it for that one. I hope you're enjoying these. The comments are quite nice now. They started off as being a little bit unpleasant, but you know, I guess all those people have moved on to something else. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one. Charlie Alpha Steve, over and out. God bless. See you next time.